Alrighty, starting back day off with our staple deadlift. 3 sets today, slightly lighter one, then we'll push up to our top set, and then one more back off as well. So hopefully we can get these moving good today. We're going to take our top set up to a load we haven't touched before, so it's going to be challenging, but hopefully we come out on top. Didn't feel too bad. Little heavy, but it's to be expected. All right, up to our top set now. This will be 210, and just going to try pull it for 2. And if we can get that, that'll be a fucking good win. Fuck yes. Right, well, wrapped up our deadlifts there, all 3 sets. Managed to hit the numbers we were hoping for this week, so pretty happy with that. And the top set didn't move too bad, surprisingly. That's our first time touching the 210, and although we're pulling off blocks, I'll still count it as a 210. The little bit too long between 2 reps, I think, though. Just could feel some of my meal that I had beforehand coming up after that first one, so just played it safe so that we didn't bloody power spew all over the fucking platform. But finished on the deads now, so onto these pull-ups and try and bash these out as quick as we can, and then move on again. So with these pull-ups, we aren't too strict. All we pretty much want to do is just the max 30 reps, however many sets that takes, and only counting what we class as a good rep, a full rep right to the top as part of those 30. So however long it takes us, however many sets, just as long as we hit that total of 30. Alright, well, finished our pull-ups now, and onto this seated cable row, where whole purpose of this guy is just to move some weight. Obviously we still want to keep the form somewhat good, but given that we don't have too much stabilization required in this, so the feet braced in a good position, we can really just get into it and give it some love. So I think 3 sets of this today, and then I reckon we're going to add a pullover in. Really feeling a good pullover today, so we'll get this shit done and keep it going. Well, a little bit of a hiccup there on that last rep of that cable row. Yeah, right hand QL and glute me decided it had had enough and just seized up on me there. So looks like we'll be calling it there on that today, and I'm changing to some stuff that doesn't have any lower back loading. But that's not a bad issue, to be honest. It's pretty easy to mitigate. You can still get some good back work done. Just slightly change it up, move on to this single arm lat pull down, and then we can still move on to our pullovers and get a good back session in still. So simple issues like that, you can find a way to sort of work around it and mitigate as much further risk as possible and still be able to get a good session in. You're much better off doing that than just calling it quits, packing up and going home. Alrighty, well, we got through those single arm pull downs pretty good, so onto these pullovers now. I think 3 or 4 sets here, and we might add something else to the end of today as well, just as an extra finisher, but we'll see how we feel after these guys. So, quick tip, just to make sure you run this seatbelt. Fucking brilliant idea, especially when this thing's trying to pull you out of the seat. I find if you can get these things set up well, get a good angle for your lat, you get a fucking crazy pump. And I know a lot of people tend to not like this machine due to the setup, but I think if you mitigate the tricep pads and just underhand grip that top bar, keep that chest nice and high, and really try and drive that elbow down into the waist, really activate your lats, get a great fucking pump. Alright, well, I've gone up a little just for this next set. First one was good, just felt a little bit too easy at the start, so just want to make it a little bit more challenging in those first couple of reps, and I think that'll be a decent idea. That was a better set. We might keep it there and run another one or two, see how it feels. Oh. We'll pull it down just a little bit, run one more, and I think we'll be able to call it a day from there. Right, one last set, and then calves. We didn't forget about that. Nearly did, but we didn't. Right, on to calves, but we'll cut the video.